Okay, good morning. So I hope you've all had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Sorry it's taken me so long to get back to this. So this is my Paddington. So I've got his gumboots and his legs, his coat, his face, and his hat, which I haven't decreased. So we're going to try and make a different hat. So I hope it turns out all right. Then where the waste yarn was, I've picked up all the stitches, and then I'm going to turn it around so I knit towards the feet. Apparently, if you knit towards the hat, it'll make things stick up like a ballet tutu. And if you knit towards the feet, it'll make it hang down like a dress or a coat. So let's just see what happens. So let me find. So I have started here, and I've got so many threads and bits and pieces. Got to find the end I'm actually knitting with. Right, here we go. So to make the brim floppy, because my other brim on my other doll just ended up terrible and the whole hat ended up terrible, I'm going to try increasing every second stitch. Here it is. So this is how I increase. So I go in as a knit stitch, I go around and I pull it out, but I don't pull it across, I turn it slightly, put my left needle in, and I've made another stitch. And then I can knit that and knit the original one. So I'll show you again. So I'm only increasing every second stitch, so I'll knit this one. Okay, I'm going in to the stitch. I pull it down, but I don't take it off as normal. I twist my left needle round to go back into that stitch. It goes back onto the left needle. You can take it right out. And then I go back in to knit that stitch and the next stitch. And then I knit one. Knit one, and I'm going to increase. So I go in. I just do a normal knit, but instead of pulling it off the needle, I twist it to the right. I push my left needle back into that stitch. Now to make it easy if you're a beginner, take your needle right out, and then you've got the extra stitch on there, and then I'll knit both of those because that was the original one. And then I knit one. So I'll show you again without taking my needle out. Put the needle in and I go around. You can pause this anytime. I know I'm going a bit fast if you're a beginner doing this, so pause it. So I put my left needle back into that stitch, and then I don't take it right out, I sort of just slip it out and in the same motion. And then I knit it, and I go back and I knit that original one. Then I knit the next one. So I knit, I come out, I pick up the stitch, go out and in the same motion, and I knit that and knit the original one, and then I'm going to knit one. So I'll finish this row, and then I will do a purl row because on this hat I did garter stitch by mistake on that brim. So I'll make sure that I do my purl row, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I did my increasing, and then I went back along and I did a purl row, and it's quite bumpy on that side where the increases are. We'll see what it looks like. This channel is about having a go. Nothing has to be perfect. I don't have an exact recipe or pattern. I'm just having a go and seeing what it looks like. So I'm going to keep knitting, knit one row and purl another until I think it looks long enough. Then I'll come back and tell you how many rows I've done. But I'm not going to tell you how many stitches I now have because I made a mistake, and it doesn't matter. By the time you sew it up, no one's going to see. So just have a go, and you can always fix your mistakes back later, or you can make a new doll. So you're learning along with me. All right, I'll do a few more rows and I'll come back. Right, so I did about 6 rows, including the row where I picked up the stitches. So 5 rows of knitting. Now I'm going to cast off, and I'm just holding it this way, so the brim's going to be quite long. We'll see what it looks like. But then I think Paddington's hat is up a bit above his eyes, so you can tack that back with a piece of thread. But anyway, all very exciting, isn't it? Very nerve-wracking. Wondering if it's going to come out right or if I'm going to make a complete boo-boo again. But that's part of enjoying the process. So you don't have to do exactly what I do. You just can do the decreasing for the hat and no brim if it's easier for you. But I'm giving this a go because I'd like to see how to do it. And someone said to me she can't make the dolls because she doesn't have scraps. I'm using a great big bowl for my red. You don't have to have scraps. You can do whatever you like. Because they use such a little amount, it won't make any difference really to the ball that you have left over that you want to use for a bigger product, a bigger project. So I wouldn't worry if you don't think you have enough scraps. You can just go and use what's ever in your stash anyway. So I'm going to cast off. Then where I had the waste yarn at the bottom of the coat, remember I want to have a go at making this coat longer as well. Talk about making it difficult. I'm going to pick up half of the stitches of the blue because the coat opens out, doesn't it? A coat, you button it here and then it opens, of course. It's not a skirt. So I'm going to pick up half of these stitches and I'm just going to do stocking stitch down one half, and then I'll pick up the other half and do stocking stitch down the other half. And we'll see what that looks like. I'm wondering whether it's going to be sort of closed, or should I decrease a little bit to make it look open to see his legs? All these decisions. But it's all good fun, and the weather is absolutely frightful again. So we can't go outside and do anything, so we're finishing our Paddington. All right, I'll be back. So this is what my hat, the brim of my hat looks like. So when I sort of hold it closed, it curls up a bit, and I'm wondering if it would have been better if I'd cast off on a purl side row. So we'll see. I'll cast off for the bottom of the coat on a purl side and I'll see what the difference is like. So I've picked up 16 because I'm 32 stitches across. So I've picked up 16 stitches, and now I'm going to turn it and add my blue yarn, and I'm not sure how many rows I will go down and stocking stitch to make one side of the coat. I will let you know. So I don't know if it's better for you to see with the light on or off. I don't know if it's too glary. But anyway, so I decided to increase every second stitch again for the coat, and being blue, I don't know how clear it is for you to see. Casting off purlwise made no difference. It still curls. This was casting off knitwise, and I can still see, you know, the little stitches along the edge here, so it's made no difference at all. And I ended up doing, I didn't count, I can't remember. I did more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, approximately 9 rows. So I've done the second side. I thought increasing, I didn't want it to be straight like a pencil skirt. So I thought increasing would give it a bit of a floaty look, like he's running in the wind. Anyway, so I've got some tutorials for casting off and casting on, but I thought, I don't have one for casting off purlwise. So I just do my purl stitch as normal, and I go this side. Oops. I just go this side and I pick up my stitch and pull it off. Do that again. Sorry, wasn't looking to see where I was. So I've purled my 2 stitches and I just turn it, and it's a bit hard with the way I've got my camera set up. My great big long needles, I just pick it up and I pull it off. So I purl, take it right off, and then I go back and I just pick up that one. That's all it means. Cast off on a purl row, or you cast off on a knit row. So I'll be back when I've finished. All right, let me turn that light on. I'll have to see, once the video's done, I'll be able to see whether it's too glary or not. So I hope you can see. But anyway, so here's my hat and my brim. And here's my coat with its 2 long pieces and a million threads. I find it's easier to do really long threads everywhere, and then I can cut them off later, than to suddenly realise I need a piece of yarn somewhere and it's not there. I've still left my waste yarn in. I will pull that out soon. Remember when I said it looked really fat on the other side? That's because it's got the waste yarn in it. Looks all right now. So now I'm going to do a separate tutorial for the sewing up, and we'll see what it looks like.